tell me something I don't know.
Hi, I'm Tracy Rediker from tracyknits.com, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to pick up stitches from 2 pieces of knit fabric. This is a technique I use on pretty much all of my knitting patterns. I use it in my football helmets, I use it in my golf club covers. It's something I really know how to do. If you're not using one of my patterns, shh, I won't tell anyone. But you do need your supplies. You need 2 pieces of knit fabric, your yarn, and your needles. Doesn't matter what size. And let's get started.
You can see I have a ball of yarn, 2 pieces of knit fabric, and some knitting needles. I'm only using the DPNs because that happens to be what I have lying around. You could use straight needles, circular needles, whatever you feel like. First thing we're going to do is put wrong sides facing. It's kind of hard to see. I apologize that the fabric is black because this is the project I happen to be working on. But you'll see the process anyway. Okay, with wrong sides facing, what you're going to do is you are going to stick your needle into the first hole on one side. And just like you would if you were adding new color into a project, start knitting. The next part is, for me anyway, casting on a few stitches. Because I put a little color in between each piece. Then you're going to pick up a stitch from the other side. Stick it into the first hole. Remember, wrong sides facing. And there you go. The pieces are now attached to each other. Next row actually ends up being a knit row. I always slip the first stitch just so that it looks neater. Knit across. Just let the fabric hang there. And then I knit the last 2 stitches together. And then pick up, make sure that it's facing the right direction, the next stitch on that side. And there you go. I have the same 6 stitches that I started with. Since I'm showing this as an example, I'm going to do another one. Here we go on the purl side. Slip the first stitch, knit across, to the last 2 stitches. Apologize that it's a little tight. Knit those 2 together and pick up that stitch. And there you go. You can see they're now attached to each other. You can see that I'm getting a stripe down the middle. Have this hanging there, this hanging there. They're now still wrong sides facing each other. And when I'm done, I'll have a nice vertical stripe going across the whole hat. As you can see, we are in the last few rows. We have a nice stripe going in between our 2 solid pieces of fabric. And we're still picking up a couple of stitches from each side. I have 1 left on either side right now. This is the last one on this side, which means that it's time to cast off, the cast off row. So what I do is I continue as I had been, slipping that first stitch, purling across, and casting off all at the same time. Just makes a nice clean line all the way across the row. Knit 2 together, cast off that one stitch, and then pick up that very last stitch right there, cast off, which I'm having trouble with for some reason. There we go, and you're done. And you have a stripe where you picked up stitches on both sides simultaneously. So now you have a stripe going down the middle of the 2 pieces. And as you can see, I made one of my football helmet hats out of it. Now I just need to add the ear flaps. If you like this pattern, if you like this technique and you want to get the pattern for the hat, you could check me out at tracyknits.com for more information.
Everybody tells me I don't know what I'm doing.